This would be the point in the show where I tell you, see you next year in the next location. And next year's Orlando, as many of you know. Betsy let me make a statement about that, and I don't want to take up too much time. I know we want to celebrate. I know we want to dance. I know we have a good night together before we all go our separate ways tomorrow. But I wanted to make a short statement. Because a lot of people have come up to me and asked me, the people who know me, maybe I've had dinner with them or had coffee with them, asked me, Jamie, you live in Florida. How do you feel about GCLS coming to Orlando next year? You know, I've seen things online. They'll tell me, I see things saying maybe we shouldn't go. Maybe GCLS should try to figure out somewhere else, damn the cost. And you're going to get a version of the rant that I've given them. Florida is not easy right now. I've seen dark stuff there. I've had transphobic messages written on my office door, and the police go, tell us next time. I've had transphobic things written in my driveway. Police, nothing we can do. You know, there are times where I have to look over my shoulder because I don't know who's going to see me go into a bathroom in a state building and decide to call the police. There's been times I've walked around town, and my town's pretty blue, and had to look over my shoulder. And I have privilege. I admit I have privilege. I'm a white, well-educated woman. But I have friends who have it way worse. I have friends in red parts of the state that I personally feel completely unsafe to be in, but they have to live there with people next to them who tear down their pride flags the moment they go right back up. I have a colleague whose child cannot get gender-affirming care that they need, despite every piece of paper that they need to prove that they should have it. I've had friends pushed down in the parking lot of the doctor's office where they're going to get their gender-affirming care because a nurse said their dead name and someone in the office took offense. I've seen and heard. But I've also seen fighters. I've also seen good. I work on the readout committee every year to put together an LGBTQ book festival in Gulfport. This year, it's going to be in February. Please come. I've seen people donate tens of thousands of dollars to book collectives to make sure that banned books get where they need to go. I've seen doctors who say, yeah, it's dark, but we're going to go back the way things used to be, and we're going to work our ways around it. We're not going to give up. There are communities from Tallahassee to Ocala to Gainesville to Orlando, where we're going to be, to Miami, everywhere, fighting tooth and nail to make sure queer rights are protected, that queer people are protected, that our stories keep being told for the next generation. I've seen the fight. And you know, those in power, Ron DeSantis or whatever governor is next or whatever people are next, it's a drop in the bucket, GCLS, to them. They don't care. They don't care. You know, Disney's going to keep making their money. Other tourism things are keep making the money. GCLS is a drop in the bucket. They really won't notice. But who will notice are the bookstores who are not complying, the queer-owned bookstores who are not complying, the queer employees at those bookstores who are not complying, those LGBTQ restaurants and coffee shops and businesses of all types who are not complying, putting pride flags in their windows, and when they get torn down, they put them right back up. So GCLS may not matter to the evil people who are making the decisions, but it does matter to the people there who are still on the front lines fighting. GCLS has the chance, and you all have the chance by going there next year and during lunch breaks going to a queer-owned business. Or maybe a vendor from a queer-owned business or craft shop in Florida comes to the vendor hall at GCLS and sells their wares. It matters to them. These queer communities, these people fighting are going to see GCLS coming, and they're going to know they've not been abandoned. That people from all over the world are not abandoning us. You're not abandoning us when we need you the most. Don't abandon people in red states, because we are going to keep fighting. And I understand travel is what it is. I understand money is what it is. But if you can come next year and show that you're here with us, please do. Thank you. Thank you for letting a trans woman stand up here and MC the Goldies. It means the world to me. Thank you. This place is family, and it means the world to me. And I hope to see all my family next year in Florida, where I live, with my wife, my daughter, Amelia. It's bedtime. Go to bed. Thank you. Let's party.